Hello and welcome. This is Chrisanne and I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. So if you've watched some of my haul videos, you may have heard me say that I make little journals from 6x6 papers. So this one is made from this paper pack that I thrifted from Savers, and it's in fairly good shape. There was only like one, maybe two that had color in it. So what I did is I took the pages out of the journal. This is one of those ones that has the hole in the top, so you have to cut the top, and that's what I did. I cut it so that it is a perfect 6x6 piece of paper. I attached it with these discs that go with the Create 365 Happy Planner, all that. Thrifted this the other day too. So we're using the Happy Planner punch. I call it the mushroom punch. It does, here, let me show you. It punches out that. And then you slip these discs in it. And that's how it becomes a journal. So we're going to be using that, and let me show you. Let me go through and I'll do a little flip through of this. So I made this with all papers that can be colored in, and I'm probably going to add some more stuff to the sides and some gems and jewels and things like that. For right now, this is what it is. This is just my prototype. And then inside, because all my journals are meant to actually be journaled on, there is a tag. Inside is, let me show you, an actual tag that's between these pieces of paper. So it's nice and sturdy. It's fairly thick. So on one side is a coloring paper, and on the other side is a library card. I wanted to go with the black and white theme. Normally, I just stencil some lines on the back of tags. If you watched my other tag mini journal videos, you'll see I just stencil lines on the back of tags for people to sort of journal on. I really liked the look of everything being black and white in this, other than these. That was the only pop of color that I wanted. So in between each and every one of these pages, it's a pocket. So these can go in, or whatever can go in. So every single one of these is a pocket, and the tag has more coloring space. You know, these are all to be colored. It's, what is it called? This is the Dreamcatcher's paper pad, but it's the, you know, the color one. And then for the tags, I'm using this book that I'm recycled Colorama, and I had gotten this, I think I paid $1 or something like that for it. It wasn't this, it was one of the sale ones at Goodwill. And some of these are colored in, but some of them are not. And I figured for the $1, I'm going to cut it up and do stuff with it. And this is what I'm doing. So all of these tags can be journaled on the back and colored in. So this is a functional journal. Plus you can put paper inside these pockets. So we are going to make one. We're not going to make a color to be colored in one. We're going to make one with decorated scrapbooking paper. You might see that I have right there, showing you the last tag. So I kind of liked the whole black and white look of all of this. So I'm doing a show in September, the end of September, in Portland, Maine, the Fireside Inn and Suites. It's called the Enlightenment Expo. So I'm having a ton of journals for that because I am one of the speakers at this event, and I am speaking on journaling, etc. So I have some, where's the book that this one came from? I have some, oh, here it is. 6x6 paper that I've cut up. It comes from this one. This I had gotten at Ollie's. Got one for my mom. Haven't given it to her yet, but she's getting it. So there's 100 sheets in this one. This one is a lot thinner than the last one, but that's okay because these pages are going to be back to back with each other. That's what gives it some of the stability. Now also, because this has that hole in it, I did come through and I did cut it with my paper cutter to make sure that I got that true 6x6 size. Now for these, let me move this. This was some extras. For these, what I'm doing is, where did I just put this one? What I'm doing is I'm attaching these so that I'm attaching only right here. A pair, a pair, a pair, and then I put them all together. So I think I did 5 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I did 5 pairs. I have an extra set here. So let me pick out, let's see. I'll do these back here. Let me do this. I'll do these back to back. And these aren't really directional, so it doesn't really matter. And what I'm doing is I'm taking double stick tape. It's a little bit firmer, I guess. And all I'm doing is 3 sides, like a U. Putting that down. And then what I do is I give it a really good press. And then I come over here. Give it a really good press. And I do this 5 times. Whoops. Let me fix this one. There's a little bit of a bubble in it. Let's roll. Flatten out that bubble. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so get these all nice and pressed down. When you press them down, it also makes it easier to pull the tape off. Now, I have said many times, I like a lot of really sort of bright, I don't know what this is, bright, cheery, colorful things on my table. So yeah, that last one was black and white. This one's bright and cheery. So what I do is I stand them up so I can get them even-ish. Still not getting even. It's windy out here today. So let's kind of line that up. Oh. Every time the wind blows. That's the downfall of being outside. If I need to come through and trim, I can trim, but I'm okay with that. Now, press it down really well. Put that aside. Now I know I want this one to face this one. So let's do this on the back. Just kind of tear that. You can use liquid glue if you want. My liquid glue is running out. But this gives it a little bit more stability. Now, I'm using sort of smaller tags on the inside. You can use bigger tags if you want. I am keeping my bigger tags for my tag journals. So I'm not going to be using those on the inside of this. If any comes over the edge, just tuck it over. You don't even have to use tags. You can just use journal cards or something like that on the inside. Oh, that's the one I already have done. Okay. There. So when I make this, I can have those together. Do we like that? I think I like those together. This is what I could do. Oh, yeah, you know what? Have that as the cover. I don't know. Let's see. Does that match? I like it better with this. So I could have that as the cover. I could have that as the cover too. I'll do that as the cover. No, I don't like that one. I'll do that one. That one. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need one more. Sort of match, but sort of don't match. We'll do these, those match. Okay, wait a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. There's my 5. Let me get them all glued together, taped together. And then I'll go through and show you what I gotta get. Decisions, decisions. Do you have to be as sort of neurotic as I am about what matches each other? No. But what the heck? Peel that up a little bit. Squish that down. This one is directional, so I want to pay attention to that. Okay. Peel these off. I know some people like half peel these back, line it up, then peel the whole thing off. That doesn't always work for me. Let me stand it up better. What's off? You know, there's got to be like a much easier way. There. Okay. So that matches that. These two are going to go back to back. This one's directional as well. Now, if you've been following along and you've been here before, welcome back. My son started his job. He's done his training. We went grocery shopping with his discount last night. We were so happy. Very happy. Because he gets a discount at the grocery store. Like, that's huge. You know, prices are skyrocketing now. We saved $80. 80. I was ecstatic. I think he was more ecstatic because he's the one that noticed it. He's like, did you see how much we saved? I'm like, no, what did we save? Now, granted, we went in and bought a lot of half-price items. We bought a lot of things that were on sale. I have, so my son works at Whole Foods. So I have Amazon Prime, so you get a discount when you have Amazon Prime in there. And then his employee discount. So all of those things combined saved a lot of money. He knows how to shop smart. So he was looking for like the discounted half price items. You know, we went sort of later at night. So there was a lot of things that were marked half price. You know, like some cut up fruit, some fresh salsa. You know, we got a lot of good stuff. And then like the pre-packaged, like a corn vinaigrette something, whatever. He got that. It was very good. It was like a corn vinaigrette. Oh darn. It was like a corn vinaigrette salad kind of thing. It was delish. I will save this and I will use that in something else. But in the interim, I want to get this off. So I thought that was a substantial savings. And I like that he sees it's a substantial savings because then he'll get it, you know, in life. That's a life skill. Knowing how to shop smart is a big life skill. And I know a lot of adults that don't have that. So I'm very pleased. Okay, let me show you what we got. So cover, open it up, open it up. Okay, that's sort of a brighter, cheerier one. Okay, now to do this punch, there happens to be, let me see if you can see it. Okay, yeah, you can see it. I had to stand up. There's a line right here on this. Coincidentally, that works. Let me make sure. Yep, that's open there. Coincidentally, this works. So I'm putting it just slightly to the top of that line. And then I get what I call the mushroom punch. Just make sure they're all open at the top. You also got to make sure it's pushed all the way in. If you know, you know. I have made that mistake. And I'm checking to make sure the top is the actual top and that it's open. Yep. Now this says it will cut a maximum of 3 sheets. This is 2 sheets. Granted, they're thin sheets, but it's 2 sheets. And then I have some green ones. here. Should we do green? Should we alternate? Green and blue? I don't know. Let's see. So I hold them together. Put that in there. And these papers are so thin, it's very easy to line these up. There's a lip on the inside of these rings. So if you've never used this before, there's a lip on the inside of this ring. So it makes it so simple. This is such a really cool binding system. We are going to be doing some more books with this binding system, different types of books. Because I love it. Okay. There's that. Oh, and these I got on Amazon. How many? 104 pieces. Geez, was it like $8? I can't remember. I'll try and link it if I remember. So look in the description box. So this is our book. And it does open up. You just have to fiddle with it for a sec. There. Making sure this is the top for all of these. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and let's decorate this. Now I can decorate, like for instance, with this paper that I had to take off. Let's go ahead and do that. We had, oh, here it is. Drawing pad. Now I can come through and I can ink all around the edge of these later, and I probably will. And I think, oh, I'm just about out of this. That, oh, nope, I am out. Stick that down. It's okay, I have a lot more. I'm turning this into a pocket. And okay, I could even put one of these in here if I wanted, decorate all that if I wanted. Where did I put my tags? Oh, here they are. So I need 5 tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do not know why the wire is here. I mean, I know these are to be attached to something, but the wire drives me nuts. I have 6. I don't need 6. Someday I'm going to do a project with the wire. Okay, let's put this away. Let's put this away. double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, so we need to decorate all of this. We need to decorate this. I have some of my vintage ladies. I'm looking for my book page. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's my book page. So let me grab some out of this and we can get started on that. And there's other things in the, here you go. Some maps, which I don't want maps in this book. There were pictures in this one. Oh, flags. Okay. Fun with flags. I'll just use the page. Let's see what this one is. There's a bird one. You know what? I don't think I want to cut this one up. I think I want to keep that one for me. So I am going to go and I am going to do, well, let's do the edging first. I'm going to do a whole series of these kind of together, and then we'll go and we'll decorate the book. My sponge is starting to shed a little bit. All right, I don't have a ton of ink, a glue in that. Maybe I'll just use my glue stick. So I'm using the Scotch permanent glue stick. I just got these on the Amazon sale. And they were discounted, which is a really good thing. These are expensive. Some of them are as much as $10 a piece. I've even seen them for $11 a piece. It's crazy. I'll use a piece for glue. I don't normally use a glue book. And I didn't edge this because it is fragile paper. I like these fragile books. There. So we'll get all of these done. I got some really good fish last night, so I'm going to cook that tonight. I got some nice salmon. And I'm going to cook them with some potatoes. Yum. I forgot to get lettuce again. The one time I actually want to eat lettuce and not throw it away, I keep forgetting to buy it. And I never grew some this summer. I wanted to. Didn't get that far. like I used all those bits. So I'll be making salmon and potatoes tonight, and I am looking forward to it. I like fish. Sometimes I prefer fish, but it's not always cost effective. I do get the fish when it's on sale at Whole Foods, and I use my Prime thing to get me more of a discount. All right, very, very, very simple for these. It's simple and effective. All right, I don't need that right now. So let's go ahead and let's decorate these. I have my ladies. I also have, oh, here it is. All my little die cut bits. Let's see, which one should we use? I'm gonna use this one. You know what, I have all my cutout flowers too. Maybe not for this one. All right, let's work with these. I do have like, oh, let me pull it out. My stamps, I have everything here. You know, all these little bits. Maybe I'll just leave those there need be. I want to try my liquid glue on some of these. I never got my refill and brought it out here. And if this isn't going to work, I have my glue stick right here. Yep, it's not going to work. But you know what? I'm going to leave it upside down over there. Let's get my glue stick. And I am going to eventually stencil the back of these, so I'm not doing anything on the back of these. But I'm going to stencil some lines. So I've shown those stencils in lots of other videos that I've done. Let's use these ones. Yeah, let's go ahead with this. Sure, these are stickers. Yep. And let me see where my words are. I have these. All right, I gotta stand up. Can't find my words. All right, I have these and I have these. So let's see if I have something sort of pink-ish. And I do. I'm putting more time into the tags than I am the book. All right, let's see. Here we go. Start doing the things you love. Oh, took the other one with it. And I am going to add glue stick to these. I had it going opposite of this one. And some pink here. That's kind of pink. Just a pop of color. Okay, we'll put that one over there. Maybe I should go through and just do the ladies, so I can get sort of different colors. They're all kind of the same. Oh, here's an orange one. Okay. That's different enough. Put that over there. Oh, I didn't do that. I'm just kind of grabbing things, and if they work, they work. So this one is Have an Open Heart. And we'll do this sort of do the well. Let's do an well. I don't know. Be different and do yellow. I can't decide. There. Okay. The orange. It's going to be a little bit of a longer video. It's okay. you can see right from the beginning how long of a video you're getting yourself into. It's not a big deal. Let's see some words. Oh, make a difference. There. One orange, one there, and let's see if I have anything orange. That was 4. That's orange. Whoops. Need something else. Okay. There's that one. 2 more to go. Should have had this a 2-part video. But I will do it in one. Something's over there. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh, it might be a turkey. Sounds a little bit bigger. Oh well, we'll figure it out. My friend came over today with her gigantic dog. So you know the animals now are going to be smelling my yard because of the gigantic dog. And my dog was like, what the heck? She's got like an 80 to 100 pound dog. It's like part Black Lab, part Great Dane. He's big. And then I have Cassie Rose, who's like 10 pound deer chihuahua. And he was like, what the heck is that thing? He didn't want any part of her, and she was barking at him, and finally she stopped. You know, part of it is she thinks she's protecting us, which is so funny. She does this really cute howl sing thing. And so we were doing that, and her dog wanted 0 part of that. He was not impressed. He was kind of cowering away. It was kind of funny. Let's see. The repeats. We'll do this. We'll do this one. Make it happen. So by the time she left, the dogs were like, okay, we can tolerate each other, which was good. Here's that one. There really isn't purple in this book, so I'll add that. Stay strong. There. Okay. Happy with the tags. I like the tags. Tags are done. Now, let's do the actual book, which is here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I tucked it up here. Okay. So I might leave that there. I might not. I don't know yet. So I want to come back and I want to do, let me move these. I want to do some book page. I want to do basically the same thing I did on the tags. So use this as my glue book again. So I saw the 2 baby deer yesterday. So I've been sort of keeping my eyes open for the baby deer. And they were here, and that was a good thing. I was super happy to see them. They were just like running around. The mother deer wasn't with them. Again. So I don't know if they just sort of live by themselves or what the deal is. I mean, they kind of pause when they see me. I think they sort of know me, I guess. They're in my yard a lot. And they're so cute. They're tiny. So that sort of made my day to see them yesterday. I know I'm putting vintage with non-vintage looking paper, but that doesn't really bother me. Do one of those, and should we do some words? Ooh, there's beauty in simplicity. Okay, that's open. There's something, I'm seeing it again. Something's right over there. I'm in the woods, so I'm always seeing and hearing the animals, which I love. There. There's beauty and simplicity. I feel like I need something else. And this is the cover, so I don't mind sort of decorating the cover a little bit more. I don't think that's straight, but it is what it is. Let's add a little bit color to that. Okay. Now, let's come in here. You know what? I have a whole bunch of this paper. I can add all different colors of this. And if I want to turn all these into pockets, which I think I do, then, where's my tape? Cassie Rose is barking at some dog that's out there barking. So I'll do these pockets. I'm probably gonna put those library cards in all of these pockets. I'm not gonna decorate those. Tape right there. Oops, there goes my paper. The wind is blowing. Oh, here's my library pockets. Now, is that one gonna fit? Yeah, just barely. Here and another animal on the other side over here. That's the joy of being in the woods. Okay, let's get these stuck down. And the lines are going different ways, but I am okay with that. And let's do some book page. All these little scraps all over the place. My my bowl is full. My scrap bowl, so I have to empty that when this video is done. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. It's all sticking. There. And then let's get another piece for this side. Okay, now let's her down here. I don't want to use a pink one. This one's purple. All right, we'll use that. Did I use that on? No. And the more things you put in the book, the more stability it gives it. Tickets over here. I don't have my ticket. Oh, there they are. I need to add more ink to my little brush. There. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Create a ticket to all of them? Maybe that will be like our continuity thing. There. All right. There's that. Let's see, we didn't do any of these. I hope you can see that. I can't see if you're seeing it or not. Okay. Let's do some stickers. These washi stickers, there's something. Okay. There. And then let's do some words. Let's do never give up. And be brave. do a pink one here. I'll do sort of one of these darker ones here. So there's that. We'll add in the tags later. Oh, we gotta move this along. You know, I may not, what are we at time-wise? I can't see. Oh, we're at over an hour. I may not finish this book while you guys are here. You get the gist. I'll finish these two. Then we'll go ahead and we'll put some tags in. I don't like my videos to be super, super long. I mean, I don't mind doing them, but I know attention span isn't super long. Oh, let's see. Let's do that one there. We'll do that one there. And then I have to clean up all my bits when I'm done. I have a barrel out here, but it's way over there. I should have brought it over here. Yep, it's the turkeys over there that I'm hearing. Because now I see them all. And hear them all. Oh, he's got something on him. Hold on. Oh, I think he just has a feather hanging off him. They have been leaving me some feathers. Yeah, they're right there. Well, this is the bigger flock. This isn't the smaller flock. These aren't the ones. Oh yeah, he's got feathers hanging off him too. They all kind of do. Or maybe that's just part of their thing. I don't know. Are they shedding feathers for me? Because I do go along and sort of collect their feathers when they're bigger ones. So we have two groups of turkeys that come here. The ones that like to peck the car, and now this group. I thought they were bigger though, this group. Bigger in numbers. So I don't know, maybe this is a third group of turkeys. I don't know. All I know is I'm not letting the turkeys get me down. But I am getting hungry. So I am going to have to go make some fish pretty soon. All right, there is that. Oh, I have some smaller book page here. Okay, there's that one. And I'm going to be posting some more pictures of like turkeys and stuff on Instagram and Blue Sky this weekend. I don't know if I did the edging here. I don't think I did. Let's see which one of the ladies we're gonna do. We haven't done that one. And I don't think we've done that one. The grasshoppers are huge this year. If you can hear that, that's them bouncing off everything up here on my deck. It's like the locusts. I wouldn't be surprised, let me tell you. Swarms of locusts. And we are getting some smoke from, I think it's the Canadian wildfires. The air quality has been a little poor and murky around here, so I can only imagine what it is there. Not good. I'm not even hearing, of course I don't have TV, but I have YouTube. I'm not really hearing much about the fires. All I know is air quality is off. Let's see. No beauty shines brighter than that of a good heart. I'm gonna do that one. I probably shouldn't have put this here, but that's okay. There. Believe in yourself. Oops, we'll put on the other page. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to get hungry, and I don't want my sugar to drop, even though I can feel it already is. So we're gonna kind of move this along, and I am not I'm not gonna finish the book on air. You get the general gist of things. But this will be a journal that I will bring to my show. That's crooked, but that's all right. See, we didn't do any of these. There. All right, so I will do this one, this one, this one, this one, and something on the back cover off air. And let me do one or two of the fibers right now. Come on, ribbon. Oh, I was going to do tickets on those, wasn't I? Let me do that. Yeah, I was going to do tickets on everything. Oh, that's going to cover that. Darn. There's all my tickets. Okay, let's do some fibers, scissors, over there. I mean, you all know how to do fibers. So I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to put them in each and every pocket. Cool. So you get the idea. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be finished on air, but you know the drill. Let me show you what I have so far. So we have this, this one. Yeah, I should have done this as 2 videos. Next time I will. And then from all the tags, we have this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I think this is kind of a fun book. It's vintage without being vintage colors. You know, not everything has to be like browns and blacks and, you know, all those colors. I like color. I like some bright and cheery things. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to just do some fibers. You can watch or not watch. But in the interim, thank you everybody for tuning in. I thoroughly appreciate it. And I've been getting some very kind messages, so thank you. Thank you to everybody who tunes in, and my numbers are climbing. I'd like them to climb even more. So if you could pass it on, and I'd like to get well over 1,000 subscribers so I can start doing live videos and monetize, because I do a video every single day. And I'm happy to do a video every single day. Just this one, what is this? It's fibers, funky. I will continue to do videos every single day. So pass the word on, I would appreciate it. Come on. That's doing that funky thing again. Oh, crap, I just ripped it. All right, well, I'm either going to fix it or remake it off here. I'm going to end there. I do need to go in and get something to eat. So thank you so much for tuning in. Take care and be free.